an emergency room, you will never mention the word "it's quiet." That's almost a curse word. Yeah, because that you are okay. You have a problem with it, because sure enough, as soon as someone said it's quiet now, doctors, everybody looked at you like they wanted to kill you.
Yeah, you can't say that. You can't say that in the ER. If you say that, it's like quiet. If you use the Q word, that's a term that we have in there. If you say quiet, as soon as you say quiet, the whole city wants to come to the hospital, and everyone is, and we're just completely like messed up after that. So we never want to like jinx ourselves for sure, because as soon as you say that, the opposite starts happening. It gets loud. People start coming in like crazy. I learned my lesson with that for sure.
My goals were, how can I give a level of comfort to folks that are coming with an illness that we didn't know what it was, and yet helping them to accept for that moment they were going to be taken care of. That's all we could offer, to be honest, at my level. And sometimes that meant, let me get you a cup of coffee. Let me get you a warm blanket while you wait. Let me check your temperature. Do your vitals and document them so they can. So that was my approach to help the population.
Every single day was tough. There was not one easy day, like working there and there. Like there wasn't just, oh yeah, this day was easier. It's just basically I felt like every day was harder and harder and harder. And it was a lot. So I would just say that basically, like, I can't really pinpoint one specific day. Every day was a different challenge that came with 10 more like that day, and it was just, it felt like it's never ending.
There was a lot of discouragement. There was a lot of yelling, a lot of discomfort, a lot of people that didn't, why something is not done, because we don't know what to do. You couldn't treat but some of the symptoms and certain occasions, otherwise you had to go through it, but people didn't want to hear that.
Seeing how people got sick and their symptoms, the effects and everything that they have on their body and everything, it was pretty scary and got me pretty anxious sometimes.
People who were sick, they will come in by the hundreds, which it was very, very confusing for all the staff, and we were getting tired, but the next day we had to be there.
You're just in a rush and you're just basically hands-on with the patient, like bringing them where they gotta go. So it's like that right there was kind of like memorable for me, because it was like the adrenaline rush was crazy.
Everyone had options, but I didn't. Everybody had the option to work from home, to take some time off, do so many different things. We couldn't. We had to be there day by day. We got sick. We got COVID, and that's the only time we were home, because they were sent home. And then we had to return. So the mental health part, I didn't realize it took a toll until the end, when I was very tired of it, and I said, I can't keep doing this.
Every shift I worked was like 12 hours. I even did sometimes 16 hours. So like, yeah, I did a lot of work in there. The shifts there were very intense for sure.
Even hospitals couldn't get access to the gownings to go in to treat those who were positive, and also deal with mental health plus COVID, because there was no hospitals that will take someone with that needed to be admitted psychiatrically, but also was COVID positive. It was only one unit in the state, and there was from everywhere trying to get people in there. So it was really, really tough to manage that part.
I think that was the most stressful time I've ever had in my life. That was, like I said, that was a worldwide shutdown and a whole virus going on. No one was prepared for it, honestly. So I think that was the most toughest time of my life for sure. When it comes to like working and stuff, I would say so.
Imagine for a minute that you go to a store. The best example is like Black Friday. The people are waiting to go in the stores, and as soon as that 4 a.m., 6 a.m. open the doors, everybody's rushing in. except the people were not rushing in like that. But the atmosphere inside was like that.
Not being able to get everything done at the time that I wanted it to get done, or not being able to assist people right away when I need them because I'm busy helping other people. I would just say that kind of like stressed me out a little bit, because if I wish I could have like 10 of me so I could help everybody all at once, but I would just say that for sure.
We learn to care for others, care unconditionally, and have that mindset to enjoy today, to be able to adapt if any changes come, and still keep pushing. Don't give up.
I would just say that, that we do our best every day, and we love what we do too, so